Last year, every time I took the doors or the windows or the top off the Jeep, everything got piled in the garage, either on a motorcycle or on a workbench or on the pinball machine, just always in the way, and I thought they were going to get beat up. So this year I've fabbed up some stuff to hang it all on the wall, nice organized, out of the way place. So first thing I did was welded up some hinges to hang on the wall, stick out away from the wall, but the doors just hang on as though they're hanging on the Jeep. So I can take the doors off. Mine are half doors, so I can then put the windows back in them. That'll hold the windows. Then I made a system to hold the windows in the top as well, so when I unzip those off, I can clamp them to the wall. What I bought were some mat clamps for a car wash manual bay, like when you go to the car wash and you stick your mat on the wall and wash them off. I bought some of those and screwed them to the wall so I could clamp the rear windows and the top to the wall as well. A little uncoordinated getting them in there. You got to kind of put your elbow against the middle of it and then squeeze the clamp, stick them up in there, but you can do it. I'll give you a better view of the hinges in a bit. Basically all I did was weld up some angle iron that was laying around the garage, welded some tubing on the ends, put some nylon flanges in them so they don't beat up the paint on the hinges of the doors, welded a couple pegs on them so I could hook the strap to it so they wouldn't overextend. I didn't do any engineering data on whether or not they're strong enough, but I hung on them, so if they can hold me, they can hold a door. Here's the top itself. I put mine up way high just so that the lower hinges wouldn't hit the top too much, but you could probably mount it lower. The ceiling in my garage is 9'6", so I got plenty of room. Then I've got these pegs, and I'll show you those in a bit, that you put the strap on from the door, and it holds the door from swinging out, so the wind doesn't just make them swing out and hit people or things. So I'm just moving that from the one peg to the other now. I'll show you all this stuff a little closer. You can see the mat clamps up top holding the top. Hold it very well. They're real strong clamps. And both doors. There they are on the hinge. I didn't paint them up or anything. They're just angle iron and tubing. A couple bolts stuck through them. There you can see the pegs, the one with the strap on it. I'll move it from the inside one to the outside one. And this will allow the door to swing farther open, but not all the way. So this is kind of like when it's on the Jeep, where it wouldn't open all the way and swing right around to the front fender. In this case, it's not swinging all the way around and hitting my brooms and mops and rakes and such. I'll go ahead and take it out and show you the hinge a little better. I put these nylon bushings in there that are flanged, so there's a flange of nylon across the top, so it doesn't rub my paint on the iron hinge. There you can see the tube I welded onto it. I just plastic anchored it into the wall with some lags. Then I cut the angle iron at an angle so if the door did swing all the way open, if I didn't have the strap on it, it wouldn't hit the angle iron. It would hit the wall before it hit the angle iron, so it doesn't scratch it up. And here's the mat clamps I bought. Again, I just got them from a car wash distributor, like $7 a piece. I use those for the rear windows and the top itself. It took a few tries to get it right, but I like how they turned out. If you want some measurements off it or something, let me know. Anyway, Jeep on!